Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP. Back again with a different video, a new series, a new thing I want to implement into this channel, and I've been wanting to implement this for a very long time, and that is podcast. Um, now, you guys, if you follow me either on here on YouTube or on Instagram, you know that the main things that I am into are toys, video games, specifically retro video games, but just video games in general. My car, which is a Fiat 500 Abarth, and basketball and hip hop, and those are the majority of things. That's me as a person. That's me, who I am. Toys, video games, hip hop, basketball, NBA, stuff like that. So I thought it'd be cool to create this podcast. Just kind of giving you guys the real me, the uncensored me. When I make my videos, I try to be as, I guess, professional and as serious as possible. And I'm only talking about whatever the topic of the video is, whatever toy or tech product or video game or whatever the topic of the video is, that's all I'm talking about. With the podcast, I feel like I could just give you guys my life. I could do like a weekly podcast just talking about whatever's happened in the week, whatever's happened in sports, social media, music, whatever the news is. I feel like I can talk about it and give my opinion, and hopefully, you guys out there will like to listen, will enjoy, and I want to give you guys a chance to basically create this podcast with me. And what I mean by that is, let's say I drop this video, I want people to leave comments of stuff they want me to talk about, topics or just things that happened or whatever that people want me to talk about. And then I'll use that. I'll look at the comments, I'll use the ideas that people gave me and implement that with the ideas that I may already have, and just kind of go on with that in the podcast. Now, this podcast today isn't going to be long. It's just kind of just like an introduction. We'll probably aim for like 15 minutes or something. We'll see. Um, but we're just gonna kind of going through it. I don't have any script or anything. I'm just gonna freestyle it. I feel like that's what I do best. And right now I have a really dope setup, which I'm actually looking forward to doing more podcasts just because of this setup. So I'm in my kitchen right now using the island in the middle of the kitchen basically as my setup, just because I have a lot more space than I do in the toy room slash game room. Um, so I feel like it's more flexible out here. I don't feel as claustrophobic. And I have the JBL Pulse 3 speaker with me. I'm kind of just sitting in the dark. I have a candle on. So I got scents going. I got these LED lights going. And it's just a vibe right now. Check my Instagram. You'll see a picture of the setup. Obviously, I have lights on to take that picture. But, right now I have all the lights off minus the kitchen stove light, and then just the candle and this LED and the laptop light, obviously. So it's a vibe right now. I'm actually really, really feeling this, and I am in love with this JBL Pulse 3 speaker that I won in the contest. Now, if you guys aren't aware or whatever, you haven't been paying attention, I did win a contest. I entered a YouTube contest from one of my favorite YouTubers who does like shoe and tech videos, like shoes is what I meant. Sneakers is what I meant, not shoes, but it's the same thing. Whatever he does sneakers and tech videos. He was doing a contest, a free giveaway. He partnered up with Microsoft, and they were giving away $6,000 worth of tech, and I entered the contest. I left a comment on the video, and I ended up winning, and that was insane. And this happened, I think, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Not entirely sure. But whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I still can't believe that even happened. That is just completely blown my mind, and like still to this day, I've had all this stuff for 2 3 weeks, and I still can't believe that that's even happened. Excuse me while I take a drink of some iced tea here. But yeah, I still can't believe that's even happened, and I'm still, I'm forever grateful to Cousteau, Jock Slade and Microsoft just for allowing me the opportunity to earn all these stuff and just take this channel and my career, my future, just in a completely other direction that I would have never been able to otherwise. So won a bunch of stuff in that haul. If you guys seen it already, this is gonna be repetitive. If you haven't, just be sure to check my recent videos. You'll see it's a $6,000 tech haul. Won a laptop, an Xbox, a Fitbit, this JBL Pulse speaker that I've been going on about, and just a bunch of other stuff. So that has been really, really good. Other than that, my life has pretty much just been work. That's really all I do in my life is work. And that's why a lot of times I don't produce content at the rate I would like to. I would like to produce content daily, but I can't for two reasons. One, I just have a very busy work schedule, or just like a busy schedule in general. I wake up every morning and I go to pick up my dog. He doesn't live in my apartment with me, just because I don't want to pay the rent fees, and it's better that he stays at his mother's house anyways. So I go pick him up from Christina's house, my girlfriend. I pick my dog up in the morning every morning when I wake up, and then I come back to my apartment. I take care of him. And then I bring him with me to work, which is my favorite part about work, is that I get to bring my dog with me to work. And my boss has three dogs that she brings in as well, so it's kind of like a big dog party at work. But I bring him with me to work, and I work, 8 hours a day. Excuse me. Oh man, I had a hiccup there. So yeah, I work 8 hours a day. Then by the time I get home, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and then by that time I'm ready. I want to take a shower. I want to eat dinner and just unwind and watch TV or watch some YouTube and just play video games. I'm not always in the mood to make videos because it's so late at night, and then early in the morning. Um, it with taking care of Sparky and doing all this and that. I could, if I really wanted to, like I could wake up super early and do it, but I don't always have the motivation. And the second part on why I haven't been able to make videos as often as I'd like is because when I started this channel, most of my videos were like toy reviews, but now I don't pick up toys as frequently as I used to or as I would like, mainly just because of money. I got bills and stuff to pay, and obviously toys cost money, and I'm already, I was like in debt with my Toys R Us credit card with like I don't know how much money I had charged on that, but I finally got that paid off. I have another credit card to pay off, so I tried to cut back on buying toys at the rate that I used to. I still buy toys every now and then, but I get the necessities. I don't get every single thing that I like. And by necessities, I mean the collections that I've pretty much started. So like Star Wars Black Series, the Power Rangers Legacy line. I'm still missing a bunch of those figures, the 6-inch Power Rangers figures and the Black Series figures. But I'm on a mission to get all of them, and a lot of times I might see them in stores, and I decide to get them at a later date, just because of the money situation. So that's the main reason. So that's why I'm trying to do all of these new things on this channel, because for so long most of my content has revolved around toy reviews or video game reviews or whatever. But I can't push those out at the rate that I used to. Um, so that's that. So I'm trying new things. There's a bunch of games coming out that I'm getting starting from September. Um, that I'll be doing like unboxings of or whatever. Those seem to get a lot of views, probably because I do them the day that the games come out. So it's like super hype and everyone's looking it up. Um, but yeah, so I got a bunch of like those videos planned, but that's not until September. And right now I don't have any new toys that I've bought to review. So as far as like reviews, I can't really do any of that right now. I had a toy room tour video coming up, but I had to actually take part of my room apart because there's in my apartment there's like a little leak or whatever every because I'm in South Florida and it rains like crazy down here, and there's some water coming in somewhere from outside, so they had to come in and inspect that today. So I had to take everything on that side of the room down that was on shelves and everything like that. So I was not very happy about that, but I did need to dust those shelves. So I got to do that. I put everything back up tonight, so I'll probably try and do a tour room video sometime in the next couple days. I'm also going to New York this weekend. Um, and I'm going only for 2 days. I'm going Saturday, first thing Saturday morning, coming back last thing Sunday night. I'm only going up there to visit my grandpa, who's not doing too well. He's in the hospital. But while I'm up there, I have to go to Times Square and I have to go check out the Nintendo store. So I will have a vlog on that coming up. So what is today? Today is technically the 4th of July. Today's technically Wednesday right now. It's midnight while I'm recording this, and I will be posting this sometime in the morning, like probably 10, 11 o'clock or something like that. So happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope you all enjoy your day. So that is Wednesday. I'll have this video coming up. I'll try to have the toy room tour video coming up probably Friday, Thursday, maybe Thursday or Friday. And then I'm not going to have anything over the weekend because I'll be in New York. But when I get back, either Monday or Tuesday, I'll try to have whatever vlogs that I made while I'm in New York. I'll try and have that up. So that's it with the channel. What else has been going on in my life? Nothing really has been going on. But in the NBA, a lot has been going on that I've been following, and I like to keep up with that. So we can talk about that, so I can stretch this out to 15 minutes. We're at like 11 minutes right now. But basically, LeBron went to the Lakers, which I didn't have a problem with. A lot of people were upset, which didn't make any sense. I mean, he didn't join the Warriors or anything. He joined the Lakers, who have a bunch of young talent, but they don't really have anyone crazy. So I don't know. I don't know how people could be upset with LeBron going to the Lakers, other than Cleveland fans, which is understandable. But I was actually proud of the way Cleveland fans handled him leaving this time, as opposed to when he left and came here to Miami. Um, Now, when he came to Miami, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'm a Dwayne Wade fan. When he came to Miami, initially I was excited. I was happy. I was thrilled that LeBron, one of the greatest players in the game, was coming to our team. Until he was actually here, and that's when he was here is when I started to dislike LeBron. Now, I don't take anything away from him. I know he's a great player. He's one of the greatest players we've ever seen. But him coming brought so many bandwagoners to the Miami Heat, and that did not sit well with me. I hated all the fake fans who came and left as LeBron left, or only supported Miami when they were winning. Um, and then I grew to not like him as a player when he played for us, because he just complains so much. I've never seen a player that complains for every single call. He's always. I mean, it's most NBA players nowadays are complaining to the refs looking for calls, but I think LeBron does it more than anybody else. But whatever. He moved, or he moved. He signed with LA. Then he also got Lance Stevenson and JaVale McGee, which is hilarious. And then he got Rondo as well. Now Rondo, I feel like could be a good pickup, but you have Rondo and you have Lonzo Ball, and you have LeBron, but you don't have any shooters. So Rondo can't hit any jump shots. I mean, he can, but he's not a good 3-point shooter, and neither is Lance Stevenson. I mean, Lance Stevenson, he could shoot threes, but he's not an excellent 3-point shooter. So they need to get some shooters on that team. Now, the other big news that happened is DeMarcus Cousins signed with the Warriors. And a lot of people are very upset about that, because obviously the Warriors already have 4 All-Stars in Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant. But now they added DeMarcus Cousins, which is a 5th All-Star. But the thing I don't understand on why people are upset is that no NBA teams called DeMarcus Cousins to offer him a contract. No teams were calling him. He had to get on the phone and call the Warriors himself to ask them if he could join their team, because no teams were making offers for him. So he's a free agent. He could go wherever he want, and no teams wanted him. The New Orleans Pelicans, the team he's on or was on, they didn't want him, basically because of his Achilles that he injured last year, I want to say, or this season that just passed. I think in like January or February he injured it. So no teams wanted him. So now that he's on the Warriors, everybody's upset because now they got 5 All-Stars. But you have to look at it this way. He's injured. he's not going to play immediately. He may not even come back the same player that he used to be. I hope he does. Um, that'll be interesting to see. Um, but you never know. He may not even he may not be ready to play, or he may go to play and then he may re-injure the Achilles again. So you never know. It was a good move by the Warriors. Other teams can't be upset. Other fans can't be upset. If no teams made offers to him, what are you upset for? If you wanted him or if you didn't want him to go to the Warriors, then you should have made an offer for him. And that's pretty much that. Nothing else crazy has happened in the NBA right now. Other than that, Wade's still a free agent, Dwayne Wade. But I'm confident he's gonna play another season. He's definitely not leaving Miami. It's just a matter if he decides if he wants to play or not. But I feel like he's going to play. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Toys R Us just recently closed. But I'm gonna save that for another video because I am gonna be doing a podcast with one of my buddies, and we're gonna be the whole video is gonna be Toys R Us based. We're gonna be talking on the downfall of Toys R Us, the views and opinions of Toys R Us from us and other people because we all met working at Toys R Us. But it's going to be interesting insight because not only did I work at Toys R Us, but I'm also a toy collector who shopped at Toys R Us after I worked at Toys R Us. So that's going to be a really cool podcast. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we already passed the 15-minute mark. So I think I'm going to wrap this up here. This was really cool. I do like sitting here and just getting to talk. Even though I'm just sitting here with a laptop and a microphone, I do feel like I'm just talking to you guys. I'm talking to the world, and it's cool to just sit back and be myself and just talk about whatever, talk about real things going on in the world. As far as not like politics or nothing, just like in the pop culture world, I'm gonna call it whatever you want to call it, just in my world, in my life. So sports, hip hop, toys, video games, anything else. That's what this podcast is going to be about. I'm going to try and make this a weekly thing. We'll see how that goes, but I would like to do this weekly. Be sure to leave comments below on topics you want me to talk about in the next podcast. And whatever, other than podcasts, whatever you want to see me do on this channel, I want to try a bunch of things. I'm working on streaming. I'm still trying to get the hang of streaming, so that's going to take a little bit. But I play a lot of PUBG Mobile on my phone, and I figured out that I downloaded an app where I can screen capture everything going on my phone. So I'm probably going to start screen capturing my PUBG matches and uploading them. And just different ideas I got going on. So again, let me know down below what you guys want to see out of this podcast, what you want me to talk about, and just future videos that you want me to see right now. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video with your friends. And follow me on Instagram. The link will be in my description. And click the notification bell. And I think that's it. I don't know. So yeah, stay tuned for all the videos I got coming up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.